Can you see me? Hey,
I can see you.
how are you
Hello.
doing? Nice to see
I'm
you.
well.
It's a bit dark on my end.
That's okay. How are you?
Um, yeah,
You don't need light
yeah.
really for what
I'm
we're about to
doing
do.
okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm pretty good. It happened a lot. I think it happened a lot. Um, with with my whole I don't know constitution, with my whole like feeling, with my body feelings, with my um what is it like not looking for the word bravery, like like positivity when I look on this situation with the mRNA and stuff, you know um it got a lot more positive in vibration, in my like perspective. um Yeah, and I'm pretty yeah, I'm pretty positive about it, that this thing is it's possible. It's absolutely possible to handle, that it is. And the symptoms got a lot better. Um yeah, all in all, it's feeling much better. I'm still taking the drops. The mixed bottles are empty. Not the number one, but the blue bottle, the number two, is empty right now. Just like going on with the lymphatic and circulation and neuro, and this, what is it, like golden flow and stuff, where three
Did we lose you?
different
Okay.
things are. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit, but I can hear you.
Okay, let's look. Yeah, um, and I'm using the roll-ons also still every day, and yeah, like I said, um, yeah, all in all, everything got a lot better. Got a lot better. I'm working out, or started working out, and my heart got better, but still, it's weakened when I look.
Yeah.
It's. But I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. I mean, maybe this is not the only factor for this. The electromagnetic field of the Earth and stuff. Like it's really uh, bumping, bu- bumpy. You know
It is
what
bumpy
is it?
right now.
Can you
It is
like?
bumpy. It's bumpy for me.
Yeah, yeah, of course. I can, I can think that. Yeah, and do you like have different like heart, not in frequency, but like uh, is your heart still like or strong as it was like 2 years ago maybe, or
It,
whatever?
it it took quite a bit to get back.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you, just keep going. I am 110% now.
Yeah, that
It's,
sounds good.
yeah, yeah. And so it required patience for me. And
Mm-hmm.
it's still the bombardment of information and frequency and
Mm-hmm.
encryption that's going on right now is really intense.
Yeah, it is.
So just keep going, use up all your stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you the healing technique that the Alhambra Council gave to me recently,
Mm-hmm.
because you're a paid client, you get to have it.
Yeah, that's nice. Of course, of course. Yeah,
No, of
it's
course.
it's it's total it's totally normal, you know. You take your time and stuff, and you do your work. I'm working as a in a therapeutic way also, you know. It's time. It's, you know, what is it?
Ah, very good. I'm glad to
Yeah.
hear this.
Mm-hmm.
I have a
Yeah.
question before we go a
Mm-hmm.
little further and I go through, because we're going to do this. I'm going to talk you through this journey. You're just going to relax and listen and let it go in, and then you can have the recording. But I
Mm-hmm.
do have a request if you would. Would you be willing to say your name, where you're from, and what situation and problem we've been addressing for you? Would you be willing to do that for me?
Of course. Do you mean like in the group, in your group,
Oh, right now.
as a resume?
Yeah.
I,
Just so
what
it's part of, I so want people to know that what I'm offering works. And the only way they're going to know that it works is to hear from people for whom it's working.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Besides me,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So if you would be willing, just those three simple things: your name, where you're from, and the problem that we've addressed together using the sourced life essences protocol.
Mm-hmm.
You've already said how you're feeling right now, which is great. All I just would love to be able to say is, let me introduce you to someone for whom this information that I share has had value. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Um, but I didn't get like on which platform or
Right
what you
now, because
on
because
your
I'm right now because I'm recording this. Just say
okay,
it.
okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah. Do you need like do you need a picture, or do you need
There you go.
um
Nice to see your face. Yeah, if you could do that before we go into the meditation, that's nice to see your smile.
uh, um so yeah. Um what is the name of the essences, like source, what is it called? What do you call
They're
it? What
called
is the name?
sourced life essences. That's for the whole group, which you have had some of them.
Source life essence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. And yeah, I got into the source life essences with some shedding problems, kind of this COVID vaccination going around, um, in in relationships, um, or with meeting with people, and I was having issues with my heart. You know, it was yeah, it it had gone on for a year, or like approximately a year and 2 months or something. And I was feeling my heartbeat got weaker. Um, my blood flow was less than before. Um, and even like, you know, fingers and what is it? The toes, my toes on the feet were like, uh, you know, sleeping. We say here, you know, when there's not enough blood in the body part, it gets what is it called?
The
You know what I
tingling,
mean?
tingling feels
Tingling.
like it's
Yeah, yeah,
falling
the
asleep.
tingling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
neuropathy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So on all this blood issues kind of coming from the heart, which was going weaker, um, and other symptoms. Um, yeah, and try different stuff. Nothing really helped with that specifically. And yeah, then I decided to try the Source Life essences from Anais, and got into it, and did the protocol a few weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and got to different, a very interesting uh, uh, um, yeah, uh, experiences, kind of. Um, after after all, I can tell, um, after 4 weeks, 5 weeks, the whole situation got better. Um, the heartbeat got better. The kind of diffuse aches that I had, the tingling in my body parts got better. Um, the overall feeling got much better. It's interesting, because it's frequency. It's frequency. It's drops. Uh, you mix the drops with water, and this stuff works because, I don't know, the frequency works. The frequencies, yeah, just work with your different bodies, and it's really interesting because lots of stuff had opened up during the process, um, and yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty happy that I made the decision. Also, I'm also working as a therapist for 10 years now, and that's why I'm really like detailed um, in when I look in myself, when I look into my body and stuff, and recognize, I'm really good and detailed, like in feeling differences when there are some. So yeah, it's really interesting. I would recommend, like, try it out when you have the money. Just give it a try. Um, it's not that much money, and it's worth a try. It's definitely worth a try. And yeah,
Thank
recommendation
you.
goes out.
One more thing, would you say your name and where you're from? Where do you live, so people know
Mhm.
that
Yeah,
it's
I'm from.
international, but they can have this anywhere?
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, my name is Hagen, and I live in Germany. I'm yeah, 34 years old, and exactly. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad that this has brought you results that you could actually observe. And it's gentle and it takes time, but
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah, it is.
thorough.
Yeah.
It's thorough. And I just say use up, like anybody would tell you with other opportunities for healing, use it all up, take it all
Mm-hmm.
in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then your own system will pick it up and run with it. It will just take it, pick it up and run with it. So that's the other part of this, is that there's no interference, additional interference in any of your physiology to take up the
Mm-hmm.
information for your own physiology to use it in its wisdom to optimize what comes next. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So thank you for that, Hagen. I really appreciate it.